What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and is an $80 smartphone really worth the money? Well, meet the Prestige 2, and a big shout out to ZTE for sponsoring this video, but this phone literally costs 80 bucks without a contract, which is pretty cheap, but what are the use cases for such an inexpensive phone? That surely cuts corners to make this price point a reality. Obviously, the design here is very understated, it's not very flashy or complicated, it's just your standard smartphone with no extra bells and whistles. It does have a removable back panel though, with a user replaceable battery and even a micro SD card slot, and along with that we have micro USB port for charging and a 3.5mm headphone jack around the top side. The front is home to a 5-inch display with a low-key 854 by 480 resolution, which definitely can get the job done, albeit less than optimal viewing angles, but it does have good brightness levels, and again, keep that off-contract price point in mind here. So there's a quad-core processor in here, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of storage, and a 2035 mAh battery inside, but probably one of the key factors with this smartphone is the fact that it's running Android Marshmallow. Now that's definitely not the latest and greatest of Android flavors, but on point with majority of the smartphones out there at the moment. And the plus side is that the software seems very snappy given the internal specs here. So there's not much to worry about on that side, and in fact we've seen a lot of improvements with budget processor options over the last year or so. The front and back side are home to a 5-megapixel camera, and if you're curious about the quality here, I'll definitely leave a full gallery link below and drop a comment below letting me know what you think about the photos. But I think the main takeaways here are that the fact that this phone is 80 bucks, it runs Marshmallow, and if you're constantly someone worried about breaking your $800 smartphone, think about it this way. You could buy 10 of these smartphones for the price of one standard flagship on the market right now, which is pretty ridiculous. So is an $80 smartphone worth the money? Well, it really depends on what you're trying to get out of it. What do you think though? Let me know in the comments below, and I happen to be giving away a couple of these as well. So if you'd like to win one for yourself, be sure to leave this video a thumbs up, drop a comment below letting me know what you would do with the Prestige 2, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter, as that's where I will be announcing the winners in 2 weeks from today's date. Also be sure to check out the link in the description if you'd like to pick one of these up for yourself. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is Dom, and I'll catch you in the next video.